Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The Champions League round of 16 stage continues tonight. We're at the Giuseppe Meazza in Italy for Inter Milan vs Atletico Madrid. Love the Champions League, love the knockouts. Very, very excited for this one. Harry, are you excited?
Yeah, I am very excited. This should be a good game. I mean, compared to, I'm expecting a more competitive game than we've seen in any of the knockouts. I think this, for me, is potentially one of the best we're going to get.
I think it's a very exciting game.
Yeah, we have got Simeone's shitball versus Inter Milan's either we're going to score or kick people. So we're in for a good one tonight. Two very good sides, two defensive sides. Either 0-0. Doesn't matter how many goals are scored. It's going to be crazy. The aggression is going to be through the roof. I can't wait.
It's going to be a very combative game. Obviously, Inter Milan were finalists in last year's Champions League, which I completely forgot had happened.
I don't know.
Remembering this. But the Inter side are very good. They've been incredible in Serie A this season. Lautaro Martinez has been one of the best strikers in all of Europe. So I'd make Inter strong favourites here. Atleti have done well this season. They're playing some nice stuff, and that we know with their combative nature that they're always going to be a threat. I just think Inter are probably the strong side, but both are very close. It's going to be a really good game, I expect. What are your initial thoughts?
As you say, it's a very interesting one. Obviously, Inter got to the final last year, but they got a favourable run. You could argue. I don't think they were the second best team in that tournament by any stretch. But at the end of the day, they turned up in the final last year. They put in a good performance, and if it wasn't Lukaku realised what team he was playing for, they might have been all right, but they obviously that's the bar they're aiming for again. They would have expected the final last year. That was a bit of an overachievement. But if you do it one year, why can't you do it the next? So the bar will be set to reach the final. It starts here, doesn't it? Away at Inter Milan, first leg, very difficult place to go to a side that can sit quite deep at times. Are very strong defensively, and at home, and they're going to be fired up. They're a very fiery team, very aggressive team. Inter Milan, we know the style they like to play. Their style both sides like to play, but both sides have their players. And Atletico Madrid, they'll look to like Griezmann. 5 goals already in this campaign.
I believe he ranks now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he ranks highest for combined goals and assists in the La Liga this season.
Yeah, he's definitely up there, and he's looked really, really good since he returned to Atletico Madrid for the 3rd time. But he looks right at home. He's having a really good year, and if they're going to get something out of this Champions League campaign, it's going to be through him, because we know Simeone ball is basically we're going to kick everyone and let Griezmann score a goal. Yeah,
let's talk a little more on that Inter side then before we get into the lineups, because I think a lot of plaudits are deserved for Simone Inzaghi, because I don't think that Inter Milan side is anything particularly special. Yet the football he's got them playing this season, the form he's got Lautaro Martinez in right now, I think he deserves a lot of credit for that. And Inzaghi is actually presenting as one of the stronger coaches in world football landscape right now. He's doing great stuff with Inter Milan. They got to a Champions League final last season. Who's saying how far they could get this year? The Serie A looks all but wrapped up. So the sky really does seem to be the limit at the moment for Inter. They've, I think they improved their squad massively over the summer. They sold players like Alexis Sanchez, and they obviously sent Romelu Lukaku back, and they added quality in the side. And then they're already looking forward to next summer, because they've already wrapped up deals for Piotr Zielinski, and there's another big one as well that I've forgotten now. But they're doing some great work there, Inter. They're really making the most of their free transfers, and it's paid massive dividends for them over the last few years.
Yeah, no, they're doing really well. Success is coming under Inzaghi, and as long as that continues, he'll be in a job. But as you say, the football is really nice to watch,
especially with the other sides in the league in Serie A in a bit of a slump at the moment. That definitely helps him.
Definitely. And the way he's got some of these players playing is incredible. Lautaro Martinez, I don't know. He's been one of those. He's been rumoured to leave for years. People like, could he go to Tottenham, to Chelsea, to Liverpool, to any other, Arsenal, whoever.
He's never had a season this good, has he?
No, he hasn't. This year is the year for him, and for him as an individual, he'd love to be able to top this season off with a Champions League semi-final or something like that. If he can, get a game where he can prove himself against the big sides, to prove he gets that. Because I think he's a Premier League quality player. I think he's a Champions League quality player. He's a top 4, big 6 quality player. I think maybe apart from City, I think anyone in the big 6 would 100% take him, because he's a phenomenal footballer, and the form he's in, as you say, is absolutely incredible. He looks unstoppable. If there's one team that's going to stop him, though, it's going to be Simeone's the very defensive Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, so let's have a look at the lineups then. Now, I mentioned we are at the Giuseppe Meazza, also known as the San Siro, for this evening's game. And we'll start with the home side. It is Inter, and they are playing as follows. In between the sticks, it's Jan Sommer. He was a great pickup last summer on a free transfer, I believe, or for a very small fee compared to what they got for Andre Onana. A great bit of business, really, and he's been really good this season. In the back three, it's Benjamin Pavard, Stefan De Vrij, and Alessandro Bastoni. Very strong back three partnership. The wing backs are Matteo Darmian and Federico Di Marco. The midfield three, Berea, Çalhanoğlu, and Henrik Mkhitaryan. And the front two, Lautaro Martinez, the captain, and Marcus Thuram. Another great bit of business, Thuram. So yeah, across the board, there's great bits of business, like Benjamin Pavard as well, I didn't mention there, but they signed him on loan, I believe, this season.
Yeah.
And yeah, their squad just seems to be doing really well at the moment. So yeah, I know it was a permanent for Benjamin Pavard in the summer. So they're doing some great stuff at the moment in Inter Milan. As for Atletico Madrid, now this is presenting as a 5-4-1. Either that or Marcus Llorente's playing up front, but I'll read it out and we'll piece together as the game starts. In goal, it's Jan Oblak. In the back five, Molina, Jimenez, Witsel, Hermoso, and Lino. Then in the midfield three, DePaul, Captain Koke, and Saul Niguez. And then the front two of Marcus Llorente and Antoine Griezmann. It's very good.
It's very Simeone.
It's very, very Simeone. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this game. I think it's both sides. I think you can look at it as a nightmare to play against for different reasons. Inter, they've just got everything. You start at the back, very good shot stopper in Sommer, and then you have a very that back three has height, so you don't beat him in the air, has pace, so you can't beat him in behind, and are very good with the ball at their feet, so you can't run past them. Then that midfield three is a mix of creation, defensive play, whatever you want in there, lovely. Yeah. Wing backs who can both attack and defend and are dangerous at both. And then a front two who are in the form of their lives at the moment is incredible. Simeone, no one's play against because it is the worst brand of football, but it's very effective. And I take my hat off to him. It works to a T.
I think this season they've actually played some really nice football, and the reason I'm excited for this evening is because it's two teams that I just haven't seen enough of this season. Yet a lot of the top analysts and experts in these leagues are raving about how well these two sides are playing. So I'm very excited for this evening. I love watching Diego Simeone's sides play anyway. I know a lot of people don't, but it's that kind. I do enjoy that kind of football. There's a weird thing in my brain that enjoys football that just is just simple. It's really simplified, but. Yeah, and again, I always love games where the two teams match up on formation in a 3-5-2. So you love to see it. You can get that proper man-on-man comparison you just can't get with a Pep Guardiola side because the opposition aren't playing a right attacking midfielder. We know
there's going to be fight. We know there's going to be tackles flying in. This is really setting up to be a really good game. We get to watch it twice. Yeah. Lucky sods we all are.
But yeah, chat, sorry I haven't said anything to you guys, but Nick Nack, welcome to the stream. Gary, welcome to the stream. Good to see both of you here. Nick Nack says, hi lads. Gary with hello. And Gary saying, don't follow La Liga or Serie A these days, so know nothing about these two sides this season. Yeah, fair enough. A lot of people don't follow all the leagues across Europe. A lot of people don't watch every single game of football possible.
I mean, basically, both sides playing really well. Inter are walking away with the league and look like they're cruising. They're really good. Atletico Madrid playing some really nice stuff as well.
Yeah, and then Nina's saying, same here, Gary, I'm leaving it to the experts. Fair enough. Nina says, any thoughts on PSV Dortmund? I want to watch this game after this game. I was going to say, I'm really annoyed these two on the same night because I would have watched. There's some great games in the Champions League knockouts, by the way. People disrespect it because they don't see any huge ties on paper. But for me, the PSG Real Sociedad game was a really good game. Leipzig gave Real Madrid a really good go. Lazio beat Bayern Munich. Now tonight, we've got two ties which are equal in their quality.
The thing with PSV Dortmund is that the risk with that game has is that it really depends what Dortmund turn up. If we know PSV are playing some really good stuff. Now, Dortmund this season have either turned up and played brilliantly, like they did against Newcastle in the groups, like they have done in the Bundesliga, or they turn up and they just forget what they're doing.
But I think either way you're in for a huge game. And the storylines are massive. You've got Peter Bosz going back to Borussia Dortmund for the first time since they sacked him. That's a huge storyline. Because obviously his time at Dortmund went terribly. Now he's coached a side who haven't lost a single game. in the Eredivisie or in the Dutch Cup. Their only loss of the season were in both games against Arsenal in the group stage. So they've been incredible this season, PSV. The playing on Dortmund side have come into really good form in this new year. You've got storylines like Jadon Sancho now returning to Champions League football. So much going on in that game. But I do think Inter Atletico will be the better game.
Yeah, honestly, I think it should be more competitive. You can't guarantee, because if Dortmund don't turn up tonight, then I think PSV will be in for a very comfortable win, especially the fact that it is in Netherlands and not in Germany. So
yeah,
I think that'll benefit them massively. But here, we're in for an absolute classic no matter where we go, and wait until we get... I'm looking forward to this game. I think it might be even better at the Wanda Metropolitano, because that atmosphere will be crazy. Both this European... People say European atmospheres, they're not dead. Just because we've got rid of the away goals rule, and just because maybe being away doesn't matter as much, the atmosphere is still incredible. The football is still phenomenal, and it's still brilliant to watch, and the atmosphere is absolutely electric. I mean, we watched a Conference League game in Italy, and that was incredible. That was a Conference League.
It was absolutely incredible. I think there's a really weird thing at the moment, stigma around the Champions League this season, that it's just not as... I don't know, there's not as much hype around. It's a bit anticlimactic. I don't really know why. Because as a fan of good football, as a Champions League purist, I love it.
It's hindered massively by the fact that the reigning champions didn't get tested at all.
Yeah.
Like, usually it's brilliant when the reigning champions from last
year... We don't really have any...
come out in the round of 16 and draw the 3-time winners, and it's a cracking game.
There's not even like a Real Madrid PSG or something like that. PSG have got Sociedad, which... for someone who quite enjoys watching Real Sociedad.
But on paper, I get what people say, because on paper these ties look terrible.
The fact the biggest one's Napoli-Barcelona, at least in terms of club size, well, that will be a huge game, and I'm really excited for that tomorrow evening.
It's just a shame that this wasn't if it was last year at Napoli and last year Barca, we were in for an absolutely incredible game.
But even that Barca side were lost to that Napoli side. I think, though, this Barca side are going to be really funny to watch tomorrow, because they're a mess.
And they're going
to get taught. They're either. But Napoli are also best this season because they lost Spalletti.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
Sacked Walter Mazzari as well.
Materazzi, have they? I didn't see that.
Well, they were planning to, at least. He's under pressure.
Surely you don't do that the week of a Champions League game.
I don't know. I don't think they've sacked him yet.
Sure. Oh, no, they have.
They have. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, Francesco Calzona's in there at the moment.
Yeah, Mazzari is...
Brilliant.
Yeah. Napoli have a torrid time. Both sides coming out of time. I love this time at the San Siro.
Right. We should probably get some predictions. Harry.
We probably should.
Chat as well. Get your predictions in the live chat. But Harry, first, what is your prediction?
I can't call it, so I'm saying honours even, 2-2.
Ooh, fair enough. Goal scorers?
I think Inter will take the lead through Lautaro Martinez. Atleti will level up through Griezmann. Atleti will then take the lead through Marcos Llorente, and then Inter will level up with a goal from Benjamin Pavard. But
fair enough.
I think Atleti will be winning, and then they'll go down to 10 men when who's getting sent off? Savage.
Fair enough. By the way, Rodrigo de Paul, he's got a headband on tonight, and he's bleached his hair. He looks a bit like Fernando Torres.
He's getting sent off, sorry.
Okay.
Paul's getting sent off.
Okay. He looks like a back in the day Fernando Torres, or like... I can't think of anyone else that would fit the mould. No. But you know what I mean. There's a bit retro vibes with de Paul tonight. So, very excited to see his first red card of the Champions League. I will say... I think Inter will win, just a matter of by how many. I'm going to say 3-2. Inter Milan, which is weird because both these sides are quite defensive, but I think that'll actually cultivate in quite a high-scoring game because someone's got to attack at some point, so the defensive threat has got to be opened. I think Inter have been really good this season, but I think Atleti's attack's really strong as well, so I will say a Lautaro Martinez brace, a Benjamin Pavard screamer, France 2018 World Cup vibes, and then I will say Anton Griezmann, and I'll go Marcos Llorente as well.
Fair enough. So everyone
quite a weird victory.
No, not everyone. Sorry. Gary is also going for a draw. So I was trying to say sorry.
Okay. Nina's going 3-0 Inter.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Back it. Love it. And Gary's saying, "Stand a Prem night for me watching the City Brentford match." Yeah, that's a game I'm not bothered about in the slightest. I feel like
Brentford 1-0 written all over it.
I feel like City will come.
I called it in Prem predictions. It's got Brentford 1-0 written all over it.
Did you also call that Chelsea would draw 1-0 with City?
Yeah.
Did you?
No.
Said
to lose 2-1.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I don't know. I don't really care about that game.
Fair enough.
I think City will probably win that, and that's better for the title race.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, it's not sure I like the changes to UCL next year. We'll reserve judgment until I've watched the season, but IMO, the Champions League format, as fine as it is currently. I don't know why they bother trying to break something.
From playing on FM, it's not.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Just break something that isn't fixed. Fix something that's broken. No, and I think the fixture congestion, the pile-up, the injuries, because what people don't see is even up to, I don't know how they're planning on doing it, because how I've seen it done in FM is the Champions League games go into January. Now that creates problems with registration, January transfers. It also creates pile-up, because in January you have League Cup games, you have FA Cup, which then means that games are rearranged for midweeks that won't be able to happen. So you create a huge pile-up later into the season. It just has more and more and more games. I think that's the knock-on effect that people don't really realise, because people just look at it's only 2 more games. But it's when you're fitting those 2 games in. If we can get it all done before Christmas, fine. But even then, that means every single midweek pretty much is going to be a Champions League fixture, apart from the internationals. So
yeah, no, fair enough.
From a working point of view, if it's going well, it's going to be great for her. If it's not, no one's watching the stream, it's going to be depressing.
Yeah, well, that's a really good one. We've had a minute. We've finished the minute's applause, and we are ready to
get underway here at the Giuseppe Meazza. Inter Milan versus Atletico Madrid, a Champions League UCL knockout tie. It does feel like it feels like a proper Champions League tie, this.
Yeah. 2
giants of the game.
Shit's going to happen.
2 play very aggressive football. Italy versus Spain as well. Very, very excited for this one. It'll be Atletico to get us started once the ref is happy for things to continue. In to jump the start. Now the ref can blow to whistle. Griezmann knocks it back, and we're underway here at the Giuseppe Meazza. Will it be Inter Milan or Atletico Madrid who take the advantage in this first leg? That remains to be seen, but I am very excited for the game regardless.
Yeah.
Witzel. Jimenez. Here's Hermoso. Already we're seeing Inter pressing very high here. And the ball in behind. Not really coming off there, but Griezmann now challenging for it, but Çalhanoğlu getting it back to a centre-half, and now Inter can hold on to possession. Here's Benjamin Pavard.
Yeah, it's one of those tough games to referee. I think that he has to be lenient tonight, Istvan Kouvs.
But not too lenient. You can't allow DePaul to go around kicking people.
Yeah, but you can't also put up every little niggle all night, because it's all Atletico Madrid. They don't get the ball, they give him a kick. They do get the ball, they still give him a kick.
Yeah. Here is Nicolo Barea. But Barea's another one. You mentioned earlier how Lautaro's always been linked with moves away, and that's never seemed to materialise.
Yeah.
But all the same is very true with Nicolo Barea, and to a lesser extent Alessandro Bastoni, because he's younger. But they just seem to get stuck here in the infinite Inter Milan time warp.
Yeah, that's a great ball.
And Darmian's in behind here. If he can keep that on the pitch, he does just about put it into the box. I think he was offside anyway, but he does get a ball in there, claimed by Jan Oblak. Oblak's is very much the same, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's always been known as like the world's best goalkeeper, but
next quarter.
If he was, why wouldn't he be bought by a huge club? But anyway, ball in his hands now, Jan Oblak. He's killed a good 20 seconds there. Simeone ball.
Yeah. Let's run the clock down from minute 1 until we draw 0-0 inevitably and take the point.
But they take that, going back to their home leg, of course. Darmian. Now Thuram, that's great defending from Hermoso to jump in front of it, but Lautaro picks up the pieces, gives it to Barea, who can drive it forwards now. Saul all over him, but Barea does get the ball out wide to Bastoni. And Bastoni now looking to come inside, finds Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Now tries to play it out wide. That looked like it struck the hand of Rodrigo de Paul. He protests his innocence, but I don't think he's getting anything from it. I don't know what he's trying. He's trying to point out that there's like blood on his lip, I think is what he's trying to point out, so it must have struck him in the face. We punched him over the face way back. But yeah.
No, good start. A chance for Inter to get everyone to the
And Nick Nack says, I've got Bernardo, Foden and Haaland. Gary says, Walker, Foden and Haaland. Yeah, I've got Haaland, Alvarez and De Bruyne, which is going really well for me.
Haaland and Foden, but I didn't triple captain Haaland, so I hope that he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Turan puts the header towards target, but it's off target. I think that says, has Jack been working on his Italian? I don't speak Italian. But yes, with pronunciations a little bit. Nicola Brea, what?
Bienvenuto.
Not your best Italian. Ciao. Which is hi and bye, which is super confusing. But yeah, the guy says, we probably went to Pizza Express recently. The annoying thing is I have been to Pizza Express really recently. I went on Wednesday.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah. That's where I was when I wasn't here on stream, guys. So if you missed me, sorry. The Pizza Express. But puts it towards Turan. He gets a touch on it, but he can't keep it in play, and that's out of play for a goal kick.
Got to be better
just
there.
escaped him there. To be fair, though, he was running onto that at quite some pace. So great ball from Nicola Brea.
Hit it, really.
But yeah, maybe he should have just tried to divert it goalwards. Yeah.
Let's keep that. But good stuff from Inter.
No, that says, no, it's good, better than me anyway. Thank you, Nick Nack. Can't speak Italian, but yeah. Do try and get pronunciation of names as correct as possible.
Hello, so a throw. Feels like Athletic be a team to go for long throws, but I don't know if they really do that.
I don't really have a presence in the box anymore.
A great ball across the pitch.
And here's Marcos Llorente. He's another one who's been a really interesting development in his career because he's always been known as a player who is multi-positional, very dynamic, but he's now playing as a striker in this Simeone system. He's played central midfield, or started central midfield. He's played both fullbacks. He's even played centre half at times for Simeone. Now he's playing up front. So
crazy.
Really can do it all. Hermoso trying to knock it across field, goes instead to Lino, but it's back again into Mario Hermoso. Lino.
Whenever the ball's on the pitch, you just constantly see him. Here he is again.
And he jumps in front of that one well. Lovely football. Here's Griezmann. Knocks it out wide, and they're opening up the space here at Atleti. Ball into the box. It's cleared away by Stefan De Vrij and headed away by Federico Di Marco. And that's a foul.
Atleti will not score from a cross or a set piece tonight. Simple as that. They're not going to win that header. Like, between De Vrij, Barea and Pavard, there is no way they lose an aerial battle. It's impossible. Oh, that's a loose pass. Good play from Lino to let that run out, and Simeone putting out tricks and flicks.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Samuel Lino. Good player he is. He has been fouled there. And the rest's going to keep it as a Atleti throw. And a big night for Inter. There's expectation. In fact, what did Atleti do in the Champions League last year?
They
Lost to City, didn't they?
Ooh, I think so, because Stefan Savic kicked someone.
Yeah, he didn't even Grealish get into a bit of a
I
squabble.
think even Foden may have. Was that the year before?
What
They were
year
dumped
is
out
it?
the group stage, I think, last year,
Oh, wow.
actually. Let's have a look. They're bottom of the group, 5 points. In a group with Porto, Club Brugge and Leverkusen.
Wow. Now, that was bad. Much better this year. And I'm having to go and keep plodding on. Witzel.
And actually, Witzel almost caught in
I
possession
tell you
there.
what, lucky
Just
boy.
about finding his pass into Mario Hermoso. Now Lino under a bit of pressure from Damian, and that will be an Inter throw. And even if the ref says otherwise, Damian is going to have this throw. Havard. I'm honest, I tilted this evening as well. I completely forgot Inter had signed Benjamin Pavard.
Yeah.
It feels like such a odd signing. It's like a smart signing.
Yeah.
Isn't it what you expect from Inter? Now, I know they've signed some good... they've made signings like Andre Onana, obviously they signed from Ajax, but that was a free transfer.
Yeah.
They love a free transfer. They signed, a bit like when they signed Ashraf Hakimi, I guess, from Real Madrid. Because you'd imagine Benjamin Pavard, if he does really well at Inter, would get a move elsewhere. He was always linked with Liverpool for a while due to his versatility, the fact he could play as a centre-half or a right-back, meaning that he'd be a great cover option for when Trent's injured or, if they want to change shape or if they want to put him at centre-half. But equally, him in the back two would be a bit of a weird thing, and I think Rossoni might get booked here for kicking the ball away.
Nah, he's playing his shit. Tell you what the
Might get away with
most
it.
pointless invention in football is technical areas. I do not know a single manager in the world that stays in their technical area.
Even at lower leagues.
Yeah.
Like coaching on a Saturday, we end up at the corner flag at
Nobody
times.
uses their technical area at all.
I guess they have to have some sort of defined area, though. It's not just a bit weird. They just sort of stand on the edge. Because then at that point you could run round, go around the other side.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have some defined area. It'd be great if you saw Simeone running by this goalkeeper. Or the opposition goalkeeper.
Yeah. Put him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 minutes in. Not much football been played, and this is a long throw coming into the box from Inter Milan.
Bastoni. Great throw, but it's headed away by Axel Witsel. Struck on the volley by Hakan Çalhanoğlu, and that is wide of the mark.
Yeah, not great.
Now it says Man United were linked with Pavard, but his mum said no. I'm not sure on that story, but that sounds...
Of course she did.
That does sound like something I've heard before.
Hi, Mum.
So she obviously knows her stuff.
Hi, Mum. Munich or Manchester? Have a choice. One notch of choose.
Or Milan.
Yeah.
Milan or Manchester.
Probably London, actually. Man United.
They don't play there. That's where their fans are. Head in front of Vri, now Thuram, Barea. And that comes off Lino, and that's out for a throw.
What I love about Atletico Madrid, right, is how they appeal everything that whenever their player goes to the floor. And then when they kick someone in the head and they go on the ground, they reckon it's a free kick, they protest it.
Missed.
Yeah. So, it's just brilliant.
Yeah.
Also, you know how the Champions League always done, like, road to Istanbul, road to this, road to that. Road to London 24 just
It doesn't. Yeah, because it's not European city.
No.
Because London's not a very Latinate name. If you think about all the others, or Germanic for that case, well, it's a bit more Germanic, but it doesn't have that same aura as Berlin. But I think that may be just because we're English.
Maybe a European
Like we look
really love the name London.
Well, no, but like think of Americans, they'll go, "Oh my God, London," because they look at it. It's not just like they look at it as the tourist hotspot. They look at all the great things in London. When I think of London, I think pigeons and depression.
Yeah.
Everyone that's miserable.
Whereas when I think Munich or Milan, I'm thinking lush.
Exactly, because you go on holiday and you see the nice pizzeria. You don't go to the dodgy part and get mugged. So you have different connotations.
10 minutes
Sarmia.
through, I don't think anyone's really kicked.
They lost the ball out of the field here, or won the ball out of the field at Atletico. They didn't show any intent of attacking though. Barea. Now Alessandro Bastoni looks wide for Federico Di Marco. He goes inside, and here come Inter Milan. It's Henrik Mkhitaryan. Has Bastoni pushing up with him, but his pass to him isn't successful. And now Atletico look to play out. Witsel finds Marcus Llorente in a bit of space.
That was better. That was the first time that one of the sides has got the ball down played some football.
Yeah.
And it worked. And we managed to get from one penalty area to another.
Atletico competing well so far, says Knick-Knack. Yeah. They're not doing a bad job.
Great ball.
Here's Lino, looking to keep it in play for Atletico. Looking to make something happen as he cuts into the box. Can he play it across? He plays it over everyone. But Marcus Llorente could go and get there. He doesn't get in front of the ball before Bastoni gets across, but he does manage to nick it back. Molina to De Paul. Plays inside to Koke. Back to Molina. Looking to cross now. Now Molina does play a ball in Griezmann. Can't get it under his control. Now Thuram heads away. Headed back forwards by Witsel. Here's Lino. As Saul on the overlap, Lino looks to come inside and strike one across goal, but it's just past the far post.
Yeah, but the fact that they're putting on some pressure now, and good stuff there aside from Lino. Does well here to take on Darmian. And that was only when she put the ball across over the top of the box. And then this was only got a shot away, just not enough curl on it. Doesn't quite bend it round the defender as much as he wanted to. And goes up for a goal kick, and Simeone is devastated.
I think that says Londinium in Roman times. Yeah, maybe we go back to that. Londinium.
It's a mouthful though, isn't it?
Is it? Londinium.
Yeah. Every other major city or capital's 2 syllables.
Barcelona. Apart from that one.
It's not a capital.
When you said major city.
Or capitals.
Or capital. But that still fits in.
Okay, just capitals. Here comes Mkhitaryan can't find Thuram.
Amsterdam.
And that is absolutely leathered into Cravo Mario Jimenez.
Lisboa.
Lisbon. No. You're not having that.
Should say they're all 2 syllables.
Yeah.
Rome.
I forget Rome's a capital sometimes.
What do you think it's? Milan?
No.
No? Where then?
Rome. Barea.
Nicola Barrea
Under pressure a little bit.
twists and turns and finds himself a little bit of space. Good ball into the box. It's blocked for Lautaro Martinez, and it comes off two. Cannons off two Atleti players.
Milan players thinks. I think it was tucked into his body. But yeah. Bloody what do they call it? Pinball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, struck his
His
arm.
arm's out as well.
There's going to be a VAR check here against Nahul Molina.
No, there's not.
Well, well, the ball's still in play.
No, because I went for a goal kick and the kick.
Did it?
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
Barrea's hurt his knee, and Simeone told his player just to stand still.
Yeah. Hold it.
I think that's always hard to judge how teams from different leagues will fare against each other. That's why I love the Champions League so much, and why I think it's better than the Premier League. Because the Premier League, you have so much data, not only from the fact that they've played other teams in the league and they're all somewhat similar, but also because you have things like, obviously they'd have played each other over the past few seasons, and things may not change over that period of time. So, yeah, I don't know. City and Liverpool, it's really exciting at the start of the Pep Plot brain.
Yeah.
Starting to drag on a little bit now.
That's
So-
why Klopp's leaving. He's exhausted.
Even Arteta versus Pep's only been 2 years, and I already don't care.
Because Arteta's too trying to be like him.
Yeah, they're too similar. There's not enough of a rivalry there because they're best mates.
Drop band down to
Yeah.
him.
The reason that Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United was so brilliant.
Because between
Because-
Safwenyer and Mourinho, they hate each other.
Well, yeah, because there was a mutual respect between Mourinho and Saf, but there was a feud between Wenger and Saf and Wenger and Mourinho.
Well, Arsenal and Mourinho hate everyone.
Well, I don't think it was one-way traffic.
Oh yeah, but he's like
And there's a proper rivalry between the fan bases. It was real. There was a proper 3-way fight for the title. This season, they're all mates. Who cares?
Yeah.
There's not that passion
Got
and
iconic
rivalry anymore.
pictures of Wenger standing on the Old Trafford thing, and then when he sat on the floor and tried to say that Mourinho fought him.
Where's all that gone from the modern game? It's all too controlled and too predictable now.
Like, the best thing is when we get
All into the box. Nicola
Barrera.
Barrea trying to find it at the back post, but can't. Guy says Spain beating Mallorca, France kicks off out, London get abused by tracksuit clad youth. Talk about connotations, Gary. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's my tracks.
Even down to food and the connotations around that, because you go Spain, a lovely little paella or something like that. You think Italy, you think pizzas, pastas. You think French pastries,
snails.
Maybe less of the snails. That sounds bad. Think of England, good old fish and chips. Now there's nothing wrong with fish and chips, but it doesn't sound as
Down to Toby Carvery.
Yeah. Okay, now we lose.
Good from no, we kept that on. Oh, it's a terrible decision.
Nicola Barrea trying to keep the ball on the far side. It's good football for Inter down the right hand side. A nice exchange of passes, and the Lino did you as well. It looked close.
Look how long he took in that decision.
I think it's Simeone in his ear. You could hear him. He raises both hands in the air and screams.
Because I know I don't give that. I turn around and get smashed in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither folks really got the ball down and played any football yet, but was I expecting that? No.
I think that says, come on, it's the most exciting title race we've had in years. I know. I don't know what it is. I just feel a disconnect this season.
I don't care.
I don't know why.
All I care about is the Carabao Cup.
It's a good
That's the biggest
title
tournament
fight.
in England.
It's really, on paper, it's a really good title fight. I don't know why. Much to Mkhitaryan's disagreements. I don't know what they've awarded. I don't know how that's a foul, but it is.
Strange.
But I don't know, Nick Nack. I feel like it is a... I don't know whether it's because TFC hasn't been performing that well this year and we haven't really... I don't know whether there's just been a bit of a disconnect there, whether it's burnout from watching so much Premier League over the last 3 years. But I don't know. I'm massively enjoying the WSL more at the moment. She's something new and fresh about it.
Yeah,
Witzel. I think I've watched 2 really Premier League games. I don't think it helps Chelsea a shit.
Yeah, no.
Because it really just makes supporting a club in the Premier League a bit
honestly,
depressing.
it's the best title we've had in years, but it's still the same 3 teams that we've seen around there. Like, no one's thrown a curve. We thought Tottenham could throw a curveball this year.
I don't know. I think that's fine, but I don't know what it is.
Might, and they didn't.
Because obviously, like, we had a period where Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United won every title, throughout the 2000s.
The other thing is, I'm struggling to get excited because
it's good.
I won't get excited. Hang on, it comes.
De Vrij bursting through. It's a huge challenge from Axel Witsel. And Stefan De Vrij still pressing. Well, this is what I've noticed all evening, actually. Bastoni's getting really high on the left centre-half. De Vrij is the central centre-half is getting really high. No idea what Inzaghi's cooking up over there. But everyone's playing everywhere. It's like watching total football. Love it. Here's Bastoni. And Hakan Çalhanoğlu's had to drop in because we have no idea where Stefan De Vrij's gone. Here he is, look. And now Benjamin Pavard's going to go for a run. It's like when Chris Basham was bombing on as
he was legendary.
As one of those like attacking centre halves, wide centre half.
No, it was crap.
Overlapping centre halves. That was it. Bastoni ball in, and that's blocked.
Also, Mason Holgate should be banned for at least 10 games. Oh, big tackle from Griezmann. Look at that. Wins the ball cleanly. Leaves his mark on the opposition.
Now that ball in mind, looking for Marcos Llorente.
Good chances.
And he's got players up in support. Llorente now can lift it to the edge, and it's struck poorly by Mario Hermoso. I have no idea what's going on with centre half side, but why Hermoso?
He's there, and that explains why he shouldn't be there. He just put it out for. He's had a shot. He's not for a throw.
I love it.
Like people joke that people like that happens. That has literally just happened. And lovely little logo.
Incredible atmosphere here at the Giuseppe Meazza.
Everyone getting their phones turned on.
I also think it's really interesting. Obviously, the Serie A has quite I don't know what's going on in the crowd. There's a bloke in a valley.
Why has a man got a balaclava on?
Mid-robbery.
But he also looks like he's in the hospitality section.
I don't know. Maybe there's is that Daniele De Rossi?
Looks like Zach O'Sullivan.
Well, the kid looked like Daniele De Rossi next to him. That might be De Rossi's kid.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
Why would they be watching Inter?
Why not? Get football, isn't it?
Why is he in an Inter shirt?
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't see an Inter shirt on him.
Kid in an Inter shirt.
Maybe his kid plays.
That is a really bizarre crossfield pass. No one picked up on it. Now, maybe
it wasn't De Rossi then. Looked like De Rossi.
Good foot of this. I'll let you getting the ball down for the first time tonight. 20 minutes through. And here is Hermoso. Terrible ball in. He'll get another go. That's also a terrible ball.
2-0 Hull. Sorry, Nick Nack. Hull are very good though.
Wow. That's bad.
Meanwhile, Ipswich are beating Rotherham just like going 1-0 down. And that's Rory with a goal for Hull.
Rory. I don't
know. He's got the other one. Fabio Carvalho.
No, he's a good player actually.
But they still put Hull 13 points behind Southampton, who would drop to 4th.
Not great.
Good chat. It's Pavard.
Sorry. Wow.
Such a stat. You just yawned at me. It's Marcus Thuram. We didn't even do it discreetly. You just. That's boring.
Been a long day.
Yeah. The description I've just seen: half-time at Manchester City 0, Brentford 0. Not great for City. City have come close as Oscar Bob's shot was cleared off the line by Ben Mee.
Oscar Bob. What a player.
Easy way of saying it. Here is Antoine Griezmann. Now Molina. And it's 1-0 in the other game in the Champions League tonight. Borussia Dortmund go 1-up away at PSV Eindhoven.
As soon as they turned, that could be a good game. Who got the goal?
I don't know.
Let me guess. Was it?
Have a guess then before I see. In form at the moment.
Was it Sancho?
Has anything about Sancho at Dortmund suggested he's in form?
I don't know.
It's Daniel Marlon.
Is he in form? Didn't know.
He's been doing great. We watched him the other week. He scored a brace. He literally scored a brace against Freiburg the last time they played. We watched that. Friday night.
No, we didn't. We were live.
Friday the 9th of February, mate. Week before last.
Oh, I don't remember the 9th of February. That was 11 days ago.
How do you not remember that?
A long time ago. I've got a short-term memory.
Yeah, he scored a brace in that game. He scored a brace at Cologne on the 20th of Jan. Having a good season, Daniel Marlon.
I just scored a offside goal against Cologne.
I'm not sure you could.
Sommer.
Myself Savitzer with the assist. Yeah.
The problem with a game like this is until people start flying into tackles or make big things, neither side play football. Which means we end up with this really messy bit where nothing happens. until someone kicks someone.
Yeah. Oh, Nick now with some Southampton chat here, saying Martin needs to pick a team and stick with it. Looks like it'll be playoffs for us. Yeah, I mean, Championship's always so crazy.
The league. I can't even say that because
they're such a strong side.
Like Leeds haven't lost since December.
Yeah,
they've won 10.
Well, Southampton were on a great unbeaten one, weren't they, until the midweek, and now they've lost 2 from 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looked like they're going to lose 2 from 2. So shouldn't catch chickens before they hatch. They might die in childbirth. Here is Varela, Bastoni, Nicolo Varela.
Unsettling image.
What?
Don't catch they might die.
Well, that's what the phrase is saying, isn't it? Don't catch chickens before they hatch. I might not hatch.
You don't say the second bit. It's very nice.
That's real. Here is Atletico Madrid coming forwards.
He was attacked. Bastoni did just attack Molina and tried to run past him. And it will be brought back for a foul. I like the fact they're executing his card in his pocket, although it does make the game a little bit less exciting.
Yeah. A guy says realistically, yeah, Leicester have basically clinched one spot, so only one of automatic promotion spot up for grabs. Yeah, they might as well promote Leicester now and relegate Burnley, Sheffield United.
As you say, Sheffield United League 2 for being this bad in the Premier League.
I do agree with something Richard Keys said though.
Well, here we go.
He said that Sheffield United are the worst rated team ever, regardless of points.
Yes, they're on. As it stands, they'd be on to concede over 100 goals.
Yeah, it's just nothing. They've picked up a few points this season. They should never have beaten Luton the weekend before last. That was a terrible result for Luton. A win there could have seen them in a really comfortable position. And who else have they got points against this? No, they almost drew with Man City. They didn't actually end up drawing, did they? They drew with Newcastle.
Yeah. We'll just like to add 100 passes for Atletico Madrid in the first 24 minutes. That sounds.
I've never seen 100 passes that Atletico Madrid put together. To be fair, usually it's about 2.
And it's 1 to Griezmann.
One from Oblak to Griezmann.
DeMarco, the unconventional touch. Good.
But he's brought it down. Here is Mkhitaryan. Ball into the box. I'm still trying to distinguish who's Mkhitaryan and who's
Chanoglu. I can never.
Chanoglu, yeah, I'm just guessing.
Same hair, same height, same build.
No, that's the Sheffield United sold their best 2 players in the preseason. Yeah, they should never have come up.
I don't care. Give them their 2 best players. They're still rubbish.
Luton should have come up in that second place automatically, and then Sheffield United wouldn't have been promoted through the playoffs. It would have been Sunderland or it would have been Coventry. Both would have given it a better go this season.
They should be abolished.
Well, no, the problem is they got up despite not having any money, and then now they've come up, they don't have Premier League money. So while they've renewed contracts on Premier League money, they've had to sell others like Iliman and Ndiaye and Sander Berge.
Murderers.
Well, they haven't. Who killed anyone?
Mason Holgate.
Oh right, I was going to say I don't remember them getting Quincy Promise or something. He didn't murder anyone, did he? He just stabbed someone and dealt coke. Anyway, here's Witsel.
He's not playing for PSV tonight.
No, definitely not.
They are losing though. Is that bad?
What, for PSV?
Yeah.
The home leg is never ideal, and it's a blemish on Peter Bosch's otherwise really strong record.
Peter Bosch.
Yeah, because he has a personal grudge with Dortmund, of course. But Dortmund are a very good team, so I don't think it's...
As this game, no grudges yet so far.
And in terms of creating these big, exciting ties, I think it's better if Dortmund get through.
Yeah.
Because then we get, I think on paper, even if it was Dortmund-Inter, that looks like a better tie than Inter-PSV.
So you've gone for Inter to win tonight. Who's winning the actual tie? Inter?
Against Atleti?
Yeah. No, against Bob. Unknown.
Very difficult to say. Very difficult to say. Again, you can't really call the second leg till you've seen the first. Because if Inter win 3-0 tonight, I think they'll hold it away.
First 27 minutes.
Draw 0-0. I don't think anyone's going to score like they haven't. No one's had a shot.
No one's had a shot. No one's, apart from Lino's, where he curled it mark.
Yeah.
Nobody's threatened the goal. No, neither goalkeeper has moved tonight.
4 shots for Inter, 2 shots for Atleti.
That's a lie.
Bastoni had one in the 26th minute, apparently. That was the most recent shot. Do we remember that?
A minute last? No.
Went wide.
Oh yeah, he
Get it
shot
up
like
on side.
30 yards, and
Yeah, 0.03 XG.
that's quite high.
Is it? 0.0.
3/10 of a goal.
No.
Oh,
That'd be
0.0.
0.3.
Oh, 0.0.
Not 0.0.
Oh, hey, that's terrible. Yeah, because it did go out the ground, didn't it? I thought it was a clearance, to be honest.
Yeah. So from 4 shots, Inter have generated 0.08 XG, and from 2 shots, Atleti have generated the same XG total.
So basically, everyone's having pot shots. How was Lino's 0. that low? He cut in
0.03.
within the air. What? Who decided that?
XG model,
He's
mate.
cut in right. He's in the box and he's put it wide.
Hmm.
How's that a low chance? I'd have given at least 0.4.
Guy says, I'm curious what Burnley's game plan is. How has company still got a job? Sack him in the off-season or bank on him getting promotion again next season and then sack him after that? They're not far off Sheffield United for being a shit team. Yeah, I feel like, though, with Burnley, they will definitely come up again if they go down. So they're not really at risk of being stuck. And I don't think there's a better man to do that than Vincent Kompany. Because he knows this side.
To be honest, I hope Sheffield United do what Sunderland do and do back-to-back relegations.
Sheffield United go down League One?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I hate them.
Why do you hate Sheffield United?
I just don't think we'll ever be here. They're knobs.
No, they're not. Okay.
No, one nice person in Sheffield.
I don't-
we're going to fight.
I do know one Sheffield United fan, actually.
Who?
I'm not going to say her on the
Oh, yeah, good point.
live show. But,
Do I know as well?
yeah.
Oh.
I want to give a clip. Oh, I think Penny.
Sounds of the pasture or the coin?
God's sake. Yes, I know someone called Penny. God's sake.
I don't know.
I'll tell you later.
Alright. Anyway, yeah, I just don't like Sheffield United. They don't deserve to be here. They play crap football. They're a crap football team and their players are rubbish.
There's a rant on Sheffield United halfway through it, right?
Do you got this? Well, nothing's happened.
Here is Rodrigo de Paul. Lovely switch of the play. Into Hermoso.
We need this game to spice up. We need the pool to go to the back of somewhere in a minute.
And then that says, I think they should keep company every chance of coming and back up next year. They've been naive, but they can play.
When they get relegated, he'll be a bit of nice company at the sad party.
They got that's what Harry's wife on joke book.
I don't think what it's commiseration party.
Sad party. God, who has a commiseration party? You think, oh, someone's died? Oh, don't worry, mate. I'm hosting a commiseration party at the town hall.
Celebration, then. No.
I think they can have a party if they get relegated.
You celebrate your... Well, yeah.
They can have a board meeting.
Oh, here we go. Who's he?
If I get relegated to FM, it's the board will discuss your contract meeting.
I just don't get relegated.
You just get sacked before then.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Second half, by the way, in Manchester City, Brentford as well. Can Erling Haaland finally do something?
Really early.
Did it? Half 7 kickoff.
That game's will be done soon.
So the second half's only just started, mate.
Yeah, 45 minutes. That'll be when we hit 60.
It'll be 9:15. Provided they don't have an hour of additional time.
Yeah, so when we hit 60.
Yeah.
Pavard, Damian, Barea.
Nicola Barea now across to Stefan de Vrij.
Debby.
We did have a minute or two delay here, obviously, because we had a moment's silence.
Yes.
Which we forgot to mention because we were talking during it. Sorry.
That was meant to
Incredibly
be
disrespectful. Oh, okay. It doesn't
Yeah,
mean we
it
get
was,
away with it. We were still chatting.
I can't remember his name.
We won't
now.
go so clap.
Bremer,
wasn't it?
Yeah, he scored the winning goal for Germany in the World Cup final in
And 1990, right?
Yeah.
Won the World Cup.
And he played for Inter Milan.
Was he the manager then?
Yes. Oh, that was closer to me than it was to the goal.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, because he played with Zanetti and...
Trying to remember whether he was the manager in 19... Yeah, he would have been a player in 1909. No, I don't know. Let's have a look.
Yeah, he was born in 1960, yeah. 30 years old.
Yes, he was a player then.
We got the manager and ran on, did he?
Well, no, I didn't know. I know you mentioned he scored a final goal, but I didn't know which World Cup that was. But yes, they won in 1990. They runners up in 1986. Very well, World Cups, Bremer.
Very good
player.
Nice man as well.
Sad he's passed away.
Good 60
Yeah.
years.
Sure. Talanoglu. Now it's with Matteo Darmian. Inter just very comfortable in possession. Darmian. Let's go back to Pavard. I thought he was going to go back to Pavard. Went all the way back to Sommer.
A little bit more from this game. A little more fight. A little more aggression.
I think that'll ramp up though, especially in the second leg. Whereas at the Wanda Metropolitano,
I haven't seen a bad tackle yet.
I don't necessarily want to see a bad tackle.
I haven't seen a mean.
I want to see Stefan Savic throw someone on the floor, but he doesn't play for him anymore. There's a problem. There's no Savic. It's just a pull.
He's on the pitch.
No.
I tell you to get sent off. I saw him lining up. Never mind.
No, it's Hermoso, Witzel, and Jimenez.
Oh. There's a text message from Derek Meccano, who seems to love a little bit of a red card at the moment.
Does seem to love it. Nina says this game is dragging. How's there only 30 minutes gone? First leg is always a bit cagey. Yeah, I think we saw that in a lot of the ties last week. How the